The objective of our school is to enable children to use their minds well when they get out of here. So the vision for the school is to take it from a school that is one place where children come to learn, to change it to a learning projection platform where some of the learning goes on here, but also lots of it goes on all over the place. And if you look at what we're trying to do now, you'll see that we're trying to project ourselves well beyond our walls to the digital world. And so that's what we're aiming for, is to have us as a learning projection platform, but only some of the learning goes on here. But because of our capabilities and you can go anywhere and learn anything with anything we give you to play with. So that's really what we are, because we want children to explore, we want them to use their minds well, we want them to think, we want them to try stuff out. That's what we want them to do. We don't want them to be in a lockstep method, we want them to be individuals. And since we are, in fact, a Catholic school, one of our goals is, of course, the evangelization of our children. We have mass teams who are set up at the beginning of year from kindergarten through 8th grade. And so everybody is assigned to one, and they participate in the actual operation of the mass. So they're not spectators, they're participants in what's going on. They have a role in the operation, and that engages them in the practice of their religion itself. It embeds the children with the beliefs that we're trying to foster, which is looking out for your fellow man, trusting God, and so on and so forth. And then that's a very important feature of the school. Their decision-making process, which will keep them out of trouble, is pretty well embedded in them. So they know the difference between right and wrong. They know what's good and that's not so hot. And they know enough to stay away from it because they know it's not good for them. They're not guessing. They know, And that's a great advantage for our children going off, because they go across with that integrity and that character and that willingness, not only the ability to make that decision, but the willingness to make that decision. By character, head and shoulders above anybody coming out of any school around. I don't care where they come from. Our kids know how to make good decisions all the time from the start. They know how to navigate. Navigating in the 21st century, which is a very complex, a very difficult world, is a difficult thing. And if you're able to give them the foundation skills to navigate, then you put them in a very good position to be very successful, and that's what we try to do.
My name is Jane Lawton Ellis, and this is my 43rd year here at St. Joseph's School. I really think the whole basis for a Catholic education is the family, the base family, and the families who send their children to St. Joseph tend to be families who really care for their children to the point where they really follow through with them for their whole lives. And I really think, again, the base is the education. I think is great in just about any school you can go to, but it's the religion aspect of it. That's what makes us different. And that's what I think, when you have your families who are united with their faith.
Hi, I'm Marty Connerty, and I'm the 8th grade homeroom teacher at St. Joe's, and I've been teaching here for 15 years. Here at St. Joe's, I think we are special because we have the opportunity to educate the whole child, we are able to meet the intellectual needs and requirements while also addressing the spiritual and moral dimensions by using Jesus as the ultimate role model. His teachings are infused all across our curriculum, and there is a sacramental vitality that is expressed daily and consistently. Here at St. Joe's, we have a collaboration between teachers, parents, and students. I believe that here at St. Joe's, we have an extension of the warmth and security of family life and the light of our Catholic faith. Here, we are able to work as a team to develop each child and help them reach his or her personal best. I have been teaching middle school here at St. Joseph's School for 15 years. And in this close-knit environment, we are able to stress the importance of organizational and study skills, routines, and habits that are essential for success in high school and beyond.
I think the community values of kindness and supporting others really defines the culture at St. Joseph's School.
Community is amazing. We are small, it is a small school, but I see it as bigger than I can even imagine. The academics are really great to me. Whenever I'm stumped, I could go to the teachers and ask them for extra help.
I'd say the culture was very strong community. They really focused on education and teaching students how to believe in themselves, how to focus and work hard. But at the same time, they were big on the community. They were big on establishing a group where everyone worked together and contributed and gave back. So I felt like all the service there was a big part of my experience, and I'm very glad I got to enjoy that experience at St. Joe's. My name is Christopher Ingalls. I graduated from St. Joseph's School in 2007.
My happiest time really is here. And to be able to do what I love and love what I do, it doesn't get any better than that. My hours here are my happy time. And it's a different world, and it's again where I can know and bring Jesus and my faith and everything I do believe into this happy place. So of course, who wouldn't want that?
So I had to go the first and the second grade there because the sister school was building a class at a time.
Yep.
They didn't have the money to do with that they have today, you know. 10 cents, I remember, 5 cents for Holy Childhood.
Okay.
And 5 cents for ink.
For ink.
My father donated a window in the 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started in the 3rd grade, yeah.
Okay.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and Sister Veronica was the 3rd grade, and she's the first sister I got to teach. You know, she was hard. Boys on one side and girls on the other side. See, fewer good boys than girls, really.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there was always fewer boys than, as I recall. It seemed to me like 2 rows of boys, the rest girls.
It's still that way now.
I don't know, I have to think about that. My favorite memory. I think it was my first meeting with Sister Veronica in the 3rd grade when I first went there.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I don't know. It made me accept things. It made me accept things that, you know, good or bad, that came my way. And I seem to have been able to work through and come out on, you know, to my answer, you know. I pass out the report cards. Report card day, ooh, gee. So that was a big day.
Yeah.
It was a Friday and you had the weekend to recuperate. He came along and, Mara, I don't want to go to St. Joseph's School. He wanted to go to Warren School up there. And I said, Jim, I went to the sister school. You're going to the sister school. Make up your mind. You're going. He went. And he graduated too.
Yeah.
You know. Well, they taught you. Oh, and Miss O'Shea. how I learned how to read. Want to hear it?
Elocution
Miss
lessons.
O'Shea would come for elocution lessons, they called them.
Yep.
You had to go down there every Saturday morning. It was 1 hour, and she'd be down in the chair in the hall. You'd be up in there was a balcony, and you'd be up there, and you would have to enunciate and say everything. And I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You know, she was a lovely lady.
That's what I'd like to wish everybody, a happy, healthy, holy anniversary.
Feliz aniversario a la Escuela de San Jose.
I think I loved every minute of it, and I wish the best to the school because it's a wonderful place.
Hey, Caleb and I want to wish you a very happy 90th anniversary for St. Joseph's School. And we thank the Lord for the gift of the school that helps our children to grow in education and socialization, but also in their spiritual development. So we wish you happy anniversary, 90 years.
Happy 90th anniversary, St. Joseph's School.
Happy anniversary, St. Joseph's School.